Yeah, I mean, the boot camp sounds, much more exciting than it actually was. It was mostly to familiarize ourselves with the equipment. We'd all been training physically before we came out here, just because Donovan had said, look, this is going to be physical and you need to be fit. And thank God we did, because, I mean, it really has been. But the boot camp was mainly just to familiarize ourselves with the weapons, because, it's important. I mean, I suppose also when you're playing special forces and military guys, you don't want to be the one that kind of lets them down, because they train for years to do this stuff. Now, you're never going to look as smooth and efficient as the guys who've done it for years, but you want to kind of pass yourself off as somebody who is, to play a SEAL is like you're playing the best of the best. So you want to be able to kind of trick people into believing me. I mean, the reality is something quite other than that. But I mean, you want to be able to use the weapons in such a way where it looks as if you've used them all your life. What's so cool about this one is you have all the claustrophobia of being on that submarine underneath and all of that stuff, but at the same time you have all of the excitement of what we're doing, the team of Black Ops. So you have the two kind of things of being on that sub and the kind of hermetic nature of that, and then also the big wide open spaces of us doing what we're doing. I've really enjoyed working with him. I mean, I think that exactly he's obviously had this movie, because there are many moving parts of this, and they all have to interlock and work together in terms of pacing, and it's very complicated actually. Juggling that around and knowing in terms of pace and dynamic what you want at any given moment. And he's been very good at just keeping us very much in the moment. And, this is, in a way, our plot line has a lot of energy to it. So it's just maintaining that energy and keeping that focus and being these guys who are in this situation. There are very few moments of rest, actually, where we actually are allowed to kind of settle and talk, because it's all go, 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 go. And, also just having an awareness of where you are in the story, what you have done prior to that scene, how exhausted you would be, how much energy you have, how cold you are, and all those things. And he's been very good at just keeping that, because he has been playing it in his head. So I think they're going to be really entertained. I hope it's like a taut, thriller that has all of the ingredients that you want in a movie. Like, it's got action, it's got, tension, it's got, it's intelligent, and it's you want them also to be able to believe it, to buy into it, and I think for years, because, the Cold War is gone, we don't have these kind of movies so much. And I think because we're entering this, this kind of slightly tense relationship internationally, it suddenly becomes much more credible, So I think it's kind of, scare people, but it is kind of like a hypothetical reality. And you kind of think, well, it's I like those kind of thrillers because they're playing with current, temperatures in international relations and all that stuff, and going, what if, So I hope people will just find it, like a really credible, fun thriller.